Hello, my dears. Many people ask me, Nataša, is gluten really poison? Does gluten really so negatively affect our health? Should I eat gluten-free food in order to feel good? Who am I and why am I telling you all this in Savina's 100 Days Challenge, Juicy and Strong? My name is Nataša Forstner Holešek, and yes, for me gluten really is poison. I was diagnosed with celiac disease. That is an autoimmune condition that requires gluten-free food. The only remedy for this condition is gluten-free food. Easy, you will say, right? Well, it's not that easy as it sounds. Because of many great properties, food industry really likes it. And you can find it in many products like ice cream, meat products, soup cubes, and unfortunately for me, in many chocolates. What gluten really is and how gluten affects our body. Gluten is a protein that is present in many cereals like wheat, barley, rye, oats, also in spelt, triticale, kamut, and bulgur. Those last ones are modern cereals, but they also contain gluten. And when we grind all those cereals that contain gluten into flour, and when we mix flour with water, we get a sticky structure. When we make dough out of the flour that contains gluten, this dough is flexible and elastic. That's why food industry likes to use it so much, because of these properties. But what happens when we ingest gluten-containing food? And how is our digestive system reacting? That is rather individual and differs from one body to another. If we lack digestive enzymes, we can have troubles digesting gluten. But because of its sticky structure, it can also stick food to the inner lining of small intestine. As you probably know, the small intestine is responsible for absorbing nutrients into our blood. It absorbs like vitamins, minerals, fats, protein, carbohydrates into our blood and nourishes our organs, our tissues, our muscles, and we get energy from that. And did you know that 80% of our immune system is in small intestine? Gluten can also trigger the protein zonulin. Zonulin is present in the inner lining of the small intestine, and it, when triggered, widens the openings that allow nutrients from small intestine to our blood. And when these openings are widened, they also allow allergens and toxins that are bigger molecules to enter our blood. Then our body says, uh-oh, this is not okay, and it causes inflammation. And inflammation is a root cause of many diseases. That's why we should avoid it, and we should avoid gluten. There are also some organs in our body that are really sensitive to gluten. One of them is our gland thyroid that is positioned here on the neck. And the molecular structure of the gland thyroid, it's pretty much the same as the molecular structure of gluten. And when body attacks gluten that we eat, it also attacks our tissue, our gland thyroid. And that is what autoimmune disease means, that body attacks its own tissues. These are all the reasons why doctors of functional medicine are always advising you to go on a gluten-free diet when having any autoimmune condition. But even if you don't have any autoimmune condition, let's face it, you might not know you have it, or have any other health issues like digestive problems, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn, or even migraines. The gluten-free food might be the right solution for you. I would advise you to consult your doctor first. They might run some tests. But even if you don't, you can try going on a gluten-free diet for 3 weeks. You should see the difference after 3 weeks. I must just warn you that after eating gluten again, when you didn't eat gluten for 3 weeks, it might feel different. It might cause you even more problems. That is because your body isn't used to digest gluten anymore. But that is okay. That is a sign that gluten might not be the right food for you. So, when you have any health issues, try gluten-free food. You won't be sorry. This might be the small puzzle that was missing in your solution. Yeah, and I really want you to be able to dance all night, ski, and run 100 stairs uphill like I do. I didn't feel that good always, but we should all feel like small children. You remember when we were little and we jumped up in the morning and our parents were wondering where this energy is coming from? Yes, we should all feel like that all the time. And if we have any health issues, we don't. That is why I'm appealing to you. Try gluten-free food. Maybe this is the right solution for you. I'm really grateful for your attention. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you feeling good and having lots of energy. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.